morning. Welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering, playing some more Pauper. Today we're coming back to Mono Black Sack, which has been one of my favorite decks to play. I've been really enjoying Jund, but I'm a little out of practice with Mono Black Sack, so we're not going to run this through a league. We're going to try out some games, because we're also trying this Serrated Scorpion build. Serrated Scorpion is, when Serrated Scorpion dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. So with Serrated Scorpion, Perilous Myr, we have some really good sack outlets. And then we're actually playing 3 copies of Crawl from the Cellar. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target zombie you control. Which we don't really control a ton of zombies. We don't have a lot of zombies floating around. I thought about playing Unearth instead, but I like the Flashback better. So we're going to try Crawl over Unearth. We went in the sideboard, went up to 4 Crypt Rats and 4 Lifestaffs. Other than that, we don't have a whole lot going on here that's different. Everything else is pretty much the same. We did go down 1 Tragic Slip. Oh, and Ecstatic Awakener. This is a card I saw Cooper the Red trying out, and it looked really cool. He also tried out a couple skeletons. Sanitarium skeleton looked good, but this Persistent... Probably didn't spell that right, did I? No. Persist... How the hell do you spell persistent? Do this. It's right here on top. That's how you spell persistent. The 1-drop, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped for 3. So really good, just reusable critter. There's a lot of ways you can build this deck. There's a lot of different cards you can try out. I want to try this out. This is Ecstatic Awakener. It's a 1/1 for 1, but you spend 3, sacrifice another creature. You can only do this once a turn, but draw a card, transform it, and it becomes a 4/4 demon for the turn. So I wanted to try this card out because I felt like it could be good. Don't know how good it actually is, but it could be good. So I wanted to try it out. And it is also just another sack outlet to go with Serrated Scorpion, Perilous Myr, Nested Shambler. So we'll try it out. We'll see what we think. Let's jump into some Pauper games. So I got Mono Black Sack selected. It's funny, actually, Cooper the Red was streaming this earlier today. He was he? Was he? Look it up right now. Gonna have Mulligan that hand. Fortunately.
Creatures in response. Mesmeric
2-1.
like on the fence.
2-1 looks like he's going into game 3. Mulligan. We are on the brawl. I'm gonna keep this. If we get punished for it, we get punished for it. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna bottom one of these bone pickers. Like, we draw 1 land, I feel pretty good about our lives. They went to 5. Lead on Carrion Feeder. Ooh. That was a land. We're gonna Nested Shambler next turn. Set up Village Rites. Possibly. White-black. Here no. Painter's out the gate. Get a swamp. So I'm actually a fan here of just dumping out a handful of stuff. If we draw a land next turn, I'll be very happy because we could Perilous Myr. Spare supplies. When enters field tapped. When enters battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice, draw a card. Okay. So it's just a draw artifact. He's pretty good. Hey, what's up? Welcome to stream. And by the way, I know you followed me off stream a handful of days ago. I just want to say thank you for following me. I appreciate it. Land. 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 Come on, land. Maybe. There we go. Hey, we got a land. We did it. All right. So we could either sack, create a 4/4, or we can Perilous Myr. Kind of like doing this. Draw Tragic Slip. Not a bad draw. Kind of like turn up the clock a little bit here. So next turn we can Perilous Myr, Village Rites maybe. Probably gonna bounce that, yeah. Bounce land? No, okay, that's the life gain land. Our opponent's got a bunch of life gain, which is gonna be good against what we're doing. Wait, does he stay? I didn't realize he stayed. I thought he switched back at the end of the turn. Okay, that works out. Village Rites, Tragic Slip here. Kind of like that play. Burn them. Village Rites. Tragic Slip. Attack for 5. Then we have Crawl from the Cellar for next turn. We possibly have Crawl from the Cellar and Fleshbag. Crawl from the Cellar, get back. Perilous Myr. Set up Fleshbag. Perilous Myr. Kind of like that play. Just crawl and Perilous Myr next turn. My bad, opponent. Dawnbringer Cleric. When it enters the battlefield, choose one. Gain 2 life. Destroy target enchantment. Exile target card from a graveyard. Okay, sure. My guess is he's going to gain 2 life. I wanted to crawl and then Perilous Myr, but I don't think that's going to be the play here. Might be Fleshbag. I guess if we Fleshbag, we sack the scroll token. They sack their guy. We crawl next turn, bring back Perilous Myr, or we can crawl with Fleshbag, make it a 4/2, and play Bone Picker. I like that play actually. 1, 2, 3. Drop Fleshbag. Sack the squirrel. Crawl this turn. Bring back Perilous Myr. Target on zombie. Play Bone Picker. Attack for 4. Get in there. Can't do anything in response. Let's just yield through turn. We don't have a sack outlet for this Perilous Myr yet. We could also crawl to get back Carrion Feeder next turn. We won't have enough mana to play the Perilous Myr, but we could just get a sack outlet back. Recycling the spare supplies. I like the artwork on that card a lot. Spare supplies. I'm going to do crawl now, so we put the extra power on the Marauder, the Fleshbag Marauder. They're going to kill it. Nope. That more annoying card instead. Prismatic Strands, you. Ooh. Sure. I mean, we might as well have attacked. But they have to have 2 creatures, right? 2 white creatures this turn. Unless they have another one in hand, which is very possible. Well, there's 1 white critter. Bounce a land. Probably the life gain land. Didn't I show you which one he targets with that? Only 1 white creature this turn. But they could just have another one in hand. We know 2 lands in their hand. I mean, 2 of the cards in hand are lands. Play Perilous Myr next turn. Serrated Scorpion would be a killer draw. Fleshbag. Fleshbag's not bad either. Pretty sure that's game. Yep, okay. That's what I thought. For their deck, I kind of like just Fleshbag Marauder. I don't know, because they weren't doing a whole lot. So I'm not really sure, like, what they're... Like, they're going to gain some life. They're going to play the Skyfishers. But, like, Fleshbag Marauder seemed to do a lot of work there. I'm going to bring in the other Fleshbag. Crypt Rats, I don't really like against critters with 3 or more toughness. We could probably go down a Serrated Scorpion. Guess there's an argument for Snuff Out. Because it would help keep them off prismatic strands. Let's go down the Serrated Scorpions. Just you suck. I guess it's one thing that happens when you play these kind of cues. I'm counting that one as a win. Mulligan again. Ooh. I want to keep this. We'll bottom the double awakener here. We're on the play. Mortician Beetle probably dies right out the gate. So let's just play the Beetle. The Awakener is going to be the bigger hit. Next turn we'll Perilous Myr. Hopefully get a 3rd land. Start activating this Awakener. Delver. Ew. I'm pretty sure I played this guy before. This Okiono. Play the Perilous Myr. I'm actually going to attack with Beetle because I'm willing to trade. They're willing to trade Delver. I didn't think they would be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played this person before. Name seems really familiar. We'll probably get a best 2 out of 3 with them, I think. I'm going to count that last one as a win. I think I'm going to if we have a good game 1 and they just bail afterwards. Hitting in for 3. Yep. Would love a third land here. Or a Carrion Feeder. I think I would like Carrion Feeder more. Although we can Tragic slip away the 1/1 Delver. Brawl. Interesting. Let's Awakener. I'm just going to go ahead and kill this Delver. We draw a third land, I'll be pretty content with our life. But we really need to draw that third land. If we don't, I'll probably just play the Serrated Scorpion next turn. So they are the Dimir Delver list. Getting in for 3. Yep. Augur Bolus is going to stop our attacks. Unless we draw a third land. They get nothing. Get a Bone Picker. Very good draw. I'm going to attack with Perilous Myr. We should be able to eke in a point of damage. I think us not getting that third land is going to sign our fate here. We need a third land. I mean, I guess a sack outlet would work too, as long as it's not a counterable sack outlet. So like Village Rites, where you sack as a cost, or Deadly Dispute would work pretty well. We're just trying to trigger this Perilous Myr at this point. Preferably with this guy. Gurmag's an issue. Let's get another freaking Bone Picker. I'm going to attack here because we have the option, if they block, to possibly play double Bone Picker. They're not going to block. Why would they? I guess maybe that was a reason to keep that back, because it might stop Gurmag from attacking. Thought Scour. 2 really good cards. Here comes the Gurmag. Gain a little bit of life here. And they get Thorn. Ugh. No, now we're sitting in a bad spot. Village Rites is really... We need a Village Rites or a Deadly Dispute. Preferably Village Rites. Get a Nested Shambler. Yeah, that's probably game. Now they get to draw every turn. Yeah, we kind of got screwed on mana there. Perilous Myr might keep back Gurmag Angler, which would be good for us. More than likely, it's going to keep back Gurmag. No. They might have a removal spell for this. Doesn't matter. Either way, we're getting rid of the insect. Might have a second Gurmag Angler here. We don't, yep. We don't have a very good way of dealing with 2 Gurmag Anglers. Another Mortician Beetle. I mean, Bone Picker would be a good way, but we gotta be able to play them. Not been able to play them. Sure, Ponder. We're not in a super great spot here. Comes in the zombie fish. Block, block. Gain a little bit of life here. Get a little bit more jump blockers. We really need a Village Rites or something. I mean, we're not going to cast a Village Rite in Delver. Like, there's no way we're even going to be able to cast it, though. They had cast down for the Awakener. Excuse me, to get to draw a million cards. We get a land. Let's just go to a game 2. We're not coming back from this. Snuff Out comes in, bring in the other Fleshbag Marauders. Crypt Rats is... I don't know if I like Crypt Rats in the matchup. He likes Mesmeric Fiend. Go down. Serrated Scorpion. Kind of. The weird thing is, like, I don't know what to go down here. Fleshbag seems good. Bone Picker seems decent. Snuff Out seems really good. Maybe Fiend isn't that great. I don't know if we want Fiend. Go down a Nested Shambler. Go down a Serrated Scorpion. Go down. Tragic Slip can kill the fish. Go down another Serrated Scorpion. And Mortician Beetle actually doesn't seem as exciting here. Let's try it like that. Let's try it like that. I would like to go first. Not amazing. We could Deadly Dispute the Nested Shambler. I'm going to keep it. More than likely, we are going to Deadly Dispute the Nested Shambler. I guess it all just depends on what we draw next turn. You got to preordain. Sure thing. Get a swamp. So I think we're going to Deadly Dispute here. Probably on their turn. Would like to see a land out of that bunch, please. 2 Perilous Myrs. That's what I like to see. I want to attack them with a squirrel. Just see what they do. I'm just going to go ahead and Tragic Slip it now. We have Perilous Myr to sack to Fleshbag. We have Snuff Out for Gurmags. We got stuff. Can't tell. Birds got in the attic. I put a bunch of steel wool out there. I have to go out and check to see if it's all still there. We're probably just gonna Fleshbag away the auger here. Village Rites. Interesting. Thingy for 3. Gonna hold Crawl up in my hand. We'll save Village Rites for if they have a removal spell. We'll Village Rites whatever they try to remove. A Foretell card. The Foretell is that one. Can't think of what it is. I guess they probably have a removal for Fleshbag here. Oh, those are 2 good draws. I will spend my treasure here for Mortician Beetle. Not a bad little board presence. Board presence here. Got the feeder, we got the beetle. They hold the multiverse. That's the card I was thinking of. Try 2, then draw 2. Here comes another Augur Bolus. We can crawl next turn to get back Fleshbag Marauder. Feels really good. They have played a land for this turn, so they don't have a counter spell. They snag themselves a Preordain. They Preordain. What are they going to do with their Preordain? Puts 2 on the bottom. That's a good sign. So yeah, we're going to crawl the Fleshbag Marauder here. Put a counter on Carrion Feeder. Play Fleshbag Marauder. All right. Going on to game 3. I think I like our hand, like our build here. So let's just run it back. Really? I'll count that one as a tie. That's annoying. We're losing our cues here, though. Not great. Not too bad. Lead on Serrated Scorpion. We might be able to get a best 2 out of 3. I didn't want to play a league because I haven't played in Burn. Serrated Scorpion was a good card to lead on. Because I haven't played much I haven't played this deck in a while, so I didn't really want to run into League. Plus, I want to try out Serrated Scorpion, which so far I'm not been blown away with. I really kind of thought it could be something to deal 3 damage. I'm fine with that because I mainly wanted to burn the 2 damage, gain 2 life. We do have Crawl this turn. Now we have a Carrion Feeder that's going to blink most burn spells. Like, that's pretty good, I think. Rift Bolt suspended. Sure. I say we could have done more damage there, but I'm trying to be more reactionary to what they're doing. What are they targeting? Okay. Going for us to the face. They got the burn kill? No, they don't. There's no way they can do 9 damage with 2 cards. They're dead next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're dead. We have too many critters on board. He can attack and we just sack in response. Okay, he doesn't attack. Deadly Dispute, eh? Okay, they saw it. Like, you gotta see the writing, right? I like Lifestaff here a bunch. Obviously. Mesmeric Fiend I don't know about. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. And I apologize to our opponent too for taking so long. Grandparents called. So a little busy. Been a rip bolt probably coming to our face. So apologize for that, but lava spike to us again. Would like a staff here. Kind of in a bad spot already. They've had a pretty hot start, but they are on one land so far. Hope that stays the same. Okay, that works. So no, I do apologize for that, but with the got a phone call. That sideboarding was longer than the game. I did some sideboarding. I stood off to the side while I was on the phone. Same person. You're just gonna bail on me. Probably. We have an interesting hand. We have all the scorpions, and if this is the burn guy, this is not the burn guy. This is the Delver guy. Unless he changed decks. The Delver person. And you quit assuming. Probably lead on Nested Shambler or Serrated Scorpion. I don't know. Probably Serrated Scorpion. Would love to draw a Carrion Feeder at some point. Oh, that was dumb click throughs, but Mortician Beetle. They're gonna Spellsetter Sprite that one, which is why I led on Mortician Beetle. I was afraid of a counter spell. Drop in Carrion Feeder. Mortician Beetle with our hand could have got really out of hand, but we don't have a sack outlet, and I think our sack outlet's more important. They're gonna ninja here. Yep. The Ash Barons. Turn. Village Rites. I'm gonna sack the Nested Scorpion with Village Rites. The idea was to attempt to get a land there, but I guess not. No luck for the lands. Ooh, poopadoo. We're playing a little block ninja. Nested Shambler. And sack Nested Shambler. Hey, Cooper, thanks for the raid. Did that seriously still not work, the raid? Is the raid thing still not working? I went through and rebuilt the whole thing. I also need to change this, fix it. I built the whole thing. I put in raid worked for me. Okay, cool. It just didn't work on my end. It worked for you guys. That's all I care about. I get the notifications that tell me that you raided. So as long as it popped up for you guys, raid gift never works. Apparently not. So did it not work then? The Saint said that it worked for them. Land. Hang it. Meant the fact the stream. Oh, I meant the GIF. So like, I went through and reset it up, and it's supposed to look like this. Is what it's supposed to look like. I don't understand. I relinked everything. I changed everything, or I don't know. I don't know why the raid thing don't work. But what's up, Cooper? Yeah, it looks good. Thanks. I thought it looked cool. What do I want to do here? I like do Mortician Beetle. They might have another spell stutter sprite. They have spell stutter sprite. Keep forgetting that. They have cast down. Okay. I'm just gonna throw down Bone Picker this turn. Yeah, I would just wish the GIF would actually work. Wow, they had the Snuff Out too. Snuff Out the squirrel? Hmm. Open treasure chest? Alright. I'll do that in between games. Thank you for the redemption. I kind of stole your points for a treasure chest there, Cooper. I was setting up the channel points and I was trying to think of things to do. And I thought your treasure chest idea was a good idea. Couldn't snuff out other creatures? Oh yeah, because it's non-black, right? Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Get another Bone Picker. Oh. We're in a weird stalemate. I did get those, Cooper, I did get those persistent... Are they just persistent skeletons? What are the skeletons called? Specimens? I did get those to try out. I really wanted to try out... Oh yeah, I forgot. Spell stutter. Duh. I really wanted to try out, Serrated Scorpion, which has felt pretty underwhelming so far. Not gonna lie. It's felt pretty underwhelming. We're gonna ponder. I think we're just gonna get buried here. Cast down our Bone Picker. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, attack with the flying critters. Oh, we need like a Village Rites, possibly, to get out. They have another ninja. Scorpion is great versus Burn, but I'm not a fan. It doesn't do enough. True. We played Burn last match, and Serrated Scorpion seemed really good, but that's the only time it's felt like it's been remotely decent. Carrion Feeder's not a bad draw here. We're gonna go ahead and sack the Serrated Scorpion because we're gonna play Bone Picker. But yeah, it's felt pretty weak. What about Unearth? I have Unearth. I got it to try, but I actually stuck with the Crawl instead. I stuck with Crawl from the Cellar for the idea of the flashback cost. I thought you could maybe utilize it more often. They're both sorcery speed, so like if Unearth was instant speed, I would totally pick Unearth. But I also thought too is like the added counter on one of our zombies would probably be pretty decent. At least that was my thought process to why I was choosing to do Crawl over Unearth, but Unearth would be a really good, I thought would be really good. Agony Warp. What's that one do again? Kills our stuff. They have Spell Stutter Sprite. Let's see if they jack the Ecstatic Awakener first. Unearth is good for Marauder and Crypt Rats, but not good with our many 1-drops. Yeah, that's what I kind of felt too, is like I thought it'd probably be good for Marauder, but then like everything else where it's like basically a 1-drop, I was just like, well, you could just Crawl and recast it. They're definitely Spell Stutter Spriting this, right? Like, no way they're not. I know I kind of played into that, but like, you know what I mean? It's like, you gotta do something. I feel like if we could just stick this Fleshbag Marauder, we'll probably be okay. I do have that Agony Warp, though, which is worth noting. But yeah, I want to try out that Persistent Specimen, because that card seemed awesome when you were playing it earlier today. How'd you end up in your leagues? Might fire off this Agony Warp now. Pair of 3/2s. Nice. Are you going to start doing 2 leagues a day, or? Well, if they're going to kill that. Had some really intense games, super fun, if not profitable. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go 3-2. Are you going to upload both of them to YouTube, or just one of them, or how are you planning on uploading them to the YouTube and stuff? And if they got a counterspell, they got a counterspell. Yep. Another spell stutter spray. Cheesy Pete's. I think we're pretty much dead here. Get the brainstorm. Doing multiple leagues for a little while. Not sure how long. Nice. Hey. Fatal Gaming, I'm assuming is how you're pronouncing that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This one I'm going to upload both as a super long video. Most of the time I'll just upload the best one. Gotcha. That was right in the Fatal. I read it right for once. Echoing Truth. We're just dead, right? Like we're massively dead. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. My dog's barking at something. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about streaming Magic more often. And I've thought about maybe picking up streaming on the weekends. Like do maybe Magic through Monday through Friday and then do maybe do like other games. Try kill one of these ninjas. Maybe do the other games on Saturday and Sunday. Do I play Commander? Not really. I don't on Magic Online at all. I rarely do in paper. It's just not really a format that I care that much for. Personally. I mean, we're just going to attack them. All right. Let's just wrap it up. Let's go to game 2. Sorry, doing a study for my school. Study about like Commander, or are you doing like polls? Snuff Out, please. I'm just gonna go out all the Serrated Scorpions, bring in the other Fleshbag, or no Crypt Rats. Go down all of them. Let's go down. Maybe one Marauder here since we're going the Crypt Rat plan. We're gonna do Crypt Rats. Maybe go down. Maybe a Perilous Myr. Try like that. Polls for who and who doesn't for math. Then we're supposed to find an average. Gotcha. You can probably count me as a no. Then, unless you have a separate poll for very casual. Keep this hand. This hand looks decent. Probably going to bottom. Probably the Crypt Rats. I don't know. Probably the Crypt Rats. I have a maybe / casual. Yeah, throw me in there. They do play it occasionally with my friends. So I'd throw me in the maybe or casual. That's cool though, you're getting to apply magic in well, let's go Mortician Beetle, I guess. Magic into math. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I wish Crawl was instant speed. Be really good if it was instant speed though, wouldn't it? They have a counterspell for this? Nope. Curious to see what they're going to try to do here. They're thinking about it. Right now we are going through about yesterday's quiz. So unfortunately, we're going to get to crawl from the cellar and put a counter on something, but we do get to return Carrion Feeder. Nice. Congrats on the 90. I always struggled in math pretty hard. Math was my weakest subject by far. That's dirty. That was dirty, opponent. So this class I could have skipped, but 20% of my mark is showing up, so yeah. Don't want to skip. If that's like free points of just showing up, you might as well go. That's what I've always thought anyway. Very seer. It's the scry 2. See how they scry here. 2 on bottom. They're crawl. They have a counter for this, right? Maybe this was too bit of a greedy play here. They have something to deal with something. Spellsetter Sprite. They're annoying. Attack with Carrion Feeder. The only thing I don't like about this deck, and this is my only nitpick with it, is because there's like you have a lot of draw power in the sense of sacking, but I always feel like you're almost empty-handed all the time, while your opponents typically have a lot of cards in hand. That's it. Like I love this deck though. It's probably still my favorite deck because I'm in college right now for video game design. Oh, that's sweet. What's oh, ninja here. Nope, no ninja. Like what's your plan? Like what area in game design are you looking to like be in? When I was in high school, I wanted to do game design, but the more I realized, the less I like the actual idea of designing the game in terms of like building it. Ubisoft for programming, that's sweet. The programming side, I like more of the creative art direction, like creating the story and stuff like that, than I do the actual like programming side. That's sweet though. Really cool. So does my GF. That's sweet. Must be kind of cool to like be in a relationship with somebody who's like kind of in the same career path as you. She's artsy. I try to be a little bit. Ew, the Gurmags. I want to attempt to snuff out this. Oh, you can't. You can't kill a snuff out. Shoot. Nested Shambler. Well, that pretty much probably won them the game. Dang. They've had every answer. Oh, dude, super hot here. My wife's watching and she texts me. She goes, "Is my accounting job not good enough for you?" Where I said about having similar career paths. Of course it is. She handles our money. 17, I'm 20. Seems like a big difference right now, but later in life it'll be small. Yeah, that's like the weird age where it's like, as long as like I guess the parents are cool with it. I don't know. I don't have much input on that. There's like, there's reasons why there's like age of consent laws and stuff like that. I don't know what we do here. I think we just die, right? I think we're just dead. The joke, y'all. You made me seem so. I know she's not mad. I know she's joking. Is my accounting job not good enough for you? We haven't done anything other than. We can leave it at that. We don't need to go into detail. Oh, and they get Thorn. That's definitely probably game. If you get to hold the Monarch, typically you win. They're going to get to hold the Monarch for quite a while. Just draw another Swamp. Attempt to crawl here for Nested Shambler. If they have the counter, I mean, what else are we going to do? We just need to start doing stuff. They have the counter. I don't know why he doesn't pressure with Gurmag Angler, honestly. After this game, too, we got a chest open up. Before we head into the 5th game. Yeah, I wonder what the deal is, why the raid settings aren't working. What did that say about profanity setting updated? I'm Canadian. All good. I'd like to visit Canada. I have to check out what that means. Vanity settings. Don't get that. I was like trying to refresh the alert box. Canada is cold. Oh, I wouldn't say close to the border, but around that area. I get it. Canada's cold. Story checks out. Don't visit during the winter. I really want to, like, super badly go to Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF. I would love to go to TIFF. I live in New Brunswick. Yeah, I don't know New Brunswick. Like, I have an idea where some parts of Canada is, but not a bunch. They have a second Gurmag. I think we're dead. I'll see what we draw, but I'm not hopeful. Alright. Let's open up a chest, go into another game here. We just got demolished that game. Chest time. Something good. 5 play points. Ooh. Surehold Whispering one. Sheoldred. I don't know how to say that. Swamp Block at the beginning of your upkeep. Return target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player sacks a creature. I actually wanted this card for my commander deck that I don't really play. No kidding. Halifax S here. Above main. Yeah, I know where Halifax is. Celestial Kirin. Saviors of Kamigawa flying. Whenever you cast a spirit or arcane spell, destroy all permanents. That spell's mana value. Interesting. Are any of those cards worth anything? Looks like Chirode is a buck, depending on the version. The Iconic Masters version, the new Phyrexia version, the one we got is 37 cents. Then Celestial Hero. The penny. No, that's not right. Great card. No, it's a penny. Yeah. It's a 0.01 ticket. We got fly play points, and this card's cool. So thank you for the token, the chest redemption. Yeah, I would like to venture out of the United States. I've never left the country. I'd like to venture around. I'm gonna keep this hand. Be on the play? Yes. Sweet. Probably lead on Nested Shambler. Maybe. Probably. Yeah, I'm going to. Well, I guess we could lead on Carrion Feeder and then Nested Shambler and then Bone Picker next turn. Back for 2 instead of 1. Maybe that's the too aggressive line. But I'd like to visit Canada. I'd like to visit Japan. I'd like to visit Ireland. Playing the ultra aggressive route here. I think our opponent could be Affinity. Possibly. More than likely. I've been to New York. Well, I'm assuming NY is New York. Disney World, Florida, Cuba, and East and West Canada, and everywhere in between. I've pretty much just been up and down the East Coast of the United States. Been to a bunch of the East Coast of the United States. And several down south states. Other than that, not been a whole lot of places, unfortunately. New York, okay, New York, New York. That's what I kind of figured, but I didn't want to assume. I did a free stretch. You didn't even need to redeem any channel points for that. Yeah, I've not been to New York, but I've been to the state of New York. I've been to other cities in New York, but I've not been to like New York City. Blood Fountain. Oh, this is the I just watched Popperganda play this. When Blood Fountain enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Sacrifice Blood Fountain. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. So it's like a Blood Fountain, like Bell Charger, like I don't know. It's weird how this deck works. But they just get to do affinity things apparently. I watched him play a little bit of this. I didn't get to finish the video though. I wanted to bone Deadly Dispute. Serrated Scorpion. Run out all the bone pickers. I want to attack with Carrion Feeder. Maybe not. I'm just going to attack with Bone Picker. Leave Carrion Feeder back. We have a good wall of Attackaroonies here. Serrated Scorpion, good sacked engine too. Yeah, it is. But it's been super underwhelming. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Serrated Scorpion's been really underwhelming, which is super sad. I thought it would be good, but it's not been that great so far. I'm gonna have to try out the persistent specimen. I think that card looked really strong when Cooper was running it. The Ecstatic Awakener, Cooper, if you're still in here, I'd like to. What are your thoughts on Ecstatic Awakener? Because I've not been that impressed with it so far, but maybe I'm not playing it right. There's a good chance I'm not playing it right. Getting in for the all-in attack. Leaving back Frogmite. I'm going to just chump one of them. And sack it. Okay. Awakener is something I've gone back and forth on. There was like one game where it was really strong. And I was like, yeah, this card seems good. But there's a lot of times where I feel like it's, I don't know. I wasn't crazy on it. You know what I mean? We just draw another Serrated Scorpion. Sure. All right. That's what I kind of figured. I decided to keep a couple in the list as an extra sack outlet. Yeah, I mean, it definitely doesn't feel awful. You know what I mean? Maybe Snuff Out's really good. I don't remember how this deck is operating. I don't remember how this deck is running. I'm going to take out the 3 Tragic Slips, bring in the Snuff Outs. Yeah, I don't remember how their deck actually really works. Mesmeric Fiend seems good though. Serrated Scorpion worked out pretty well there, but I think we're going to drop it and try it like that. You're really careful when you activate it. It could be good. Yeah, it seems pretty situational. Like, it feels like in the spots where it's going to be good, it's really awesome. I don't think I like this hand very much, but we're on the play. I want to keep it. I would love to draw Carrion Feeder here, though. Mesmeric Fiend's not going to be super duper great this game, unless we have a sack outlet really quickly. Like that. Okay. Let's hope they don't kill it. Disciple, sure. Chromatic Star, sure. Now I'm like, do I Mesmeric Fiend here, or do I just kill the Disciple now? I have 3 cards in hand. I'm just gonna go for the kill on the Disciple. Disciple's gonna be the more annoying card, I feel like. Yep. I might do a Crimson Vow draft this weekend. I have the points on Arena, which I'll be using Arena for it, which is like, you know. But I have the gyms or whatever they're called. I have the things for them, so I might be doing that. Another Disciple, eh? Oh, we're going to Mesmeric Fiend here. Actually, we could just Fleshbag Marauder. No, we're going to Mesmeric Fiend so we can Bone Picker. I gotta remember how to do this. It's enters the battlefield when it's on the stack, we sack it, right? Right, yeah. That's what I was like, I gotta remember. It's been a little while since I've played this deck. Tog, Deadly Dispute. Probably just Deadly Dispute, right? Tog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't really kill us with a Tog. Deadly Dispute's probably the better card to get rid of here. Because we could also Fleshbag Marauder them to get rid of a Tog or a Disciple or something. I mean, they're going to get to play both the Togs here, more than likely. They probably top deck Deadly Dispute, though. I mean, we got a good clock. They cycled the treasure. Comes a Tog. I'd really like to draw a 1-drop dud critter here. Perilous Myr change anything? Probably does, doesn't it? See what they decide to do. Decide to do nothing. We know one of the 2 cards in their hand. They have the other Atog. I love the artwork on that Atog. I do. There's the other Atog, sure. They have the 1 card in hand. Even if it's fleeing, they're dead. I highly doubt they're going to attack. We're going to kill Disciple this turn. And next turn, we're going to make them sack a Fleshbag Marauder. Wish there was a way we could clean up their whole board, but kind of annoying. Disciple works on our own artifact. I didn't know that. That's a new piece of information. I guess we could always see what we draw here too. Fleshbag. I would love to draw like a Serrated Scorpion, or I think we took those out. You know. Draw a Snuff Out. Like, we'll just snuff out that now. Get another swamp. Just drop Fleshbag. We'll sack Fleshbag to Fleshbag. That might be enough to run up the game. You can deal damage to the other Atog. Yeah, I know. But they could sack the blanket. So I'd rather just get rid of Disciple. At least that's my thought process behind it. Sack the Fleshbag. Sack you for a 6. Put you down to 3. They have 1 card in hand. It's got to be pretty good. We can blank there's a redraw. I'm assuming they're dead, right? Is this game 1 or 2? Game 2, because we have the Snuff Outs in. Deadly Dispute. Digging for something. I guess they could get like 2 Myr Enforcers, and then we're kind of in... Oh no, we have... Yep. Hey, we did it. All right, so 3-1-1-1. Where I'm playing the tournament leagues, if we go 1-1 and then someone bounces or drops out, I'm just going to count it as a tie. And one of our 3 wins, we won game 1 pretty handily, I think. I don't know. We won game 1, and then they bounced after that. So I'm going to count that one as well. But yeah, that was some more Mono Black Sack. I think just while I'm here, I'm going to put in the add for not to sideboard, main board, please. And get rid of Serrated Scorpion. I'm tempted to go down the Ecstatic Awakener for Bone Splitter. GG, yeah. Got there. Love seeing Black Sack beat I love seeing anything beat Affinity. I'm gonna have to play Affinity some point, but it's pretty satisfying when you get the win on them. Because that Affinity feels like the most degenerate deck, I think, in the format. Which is saying something, because it's still a relatively fair deck compared to stuff in modern. But I'm tempted to actually go down the Ecstatic Awakener for the Bone Splitters, right? Is that what they're called? Yeah. Put in 2 Bone Splitters. I like this kind of list, which is probably similar. I really like Crawl from the Cellar. And then through their commander. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. But I really like Crawl. I think Crawl's really good in this deck. Everything just go, oh yeah. But yeah, that was another run with Mono Black Sack. This deck's like super aggro. Like it's a very quick paced deck. I'm used to playing the Jun Wildfire where matches take forever. And I'm also thinking about changing out Entourage of Trest for the Pirate Captain for Shrek. I think Shrek just might be a little bit better as a 5/2, but I don't know. A 4/4 is pretty decent. But yeah, that was Mono Black Sack. I'll probably play this list next time I play Pauper. And then we might run it through a league. Just because I really like this deck and I think it's pretty good. I feel like I've had decent success with it. So we might run it through a league. I do like Jun Wildfire a lot though. And eventually I'll have Bogles. So, but I think next Tuesday when we come back to Pauper, we'll run this list and then we'll run it through a league the following time I play Pauper. If you're just checking out my channel, the follow button is a free way to help support me. It goes a long way. If you want to watch anything on YouTube, there is links to my YouTube stuff in the About page on here. And then the only other thing I can think of is we're going to look for somebody to raid. The only other thing I can think of is my mind's going here. So tomorrow and Thursday, I'll be playing some more Super Mario Odyssey on the 100% run on it. There's like nobody to raid. And then Friday, I'll play some more modern Wither. I'm going to try a Quill Spike list, a kind of an aggro-y, like aggressive list. So I think that would be pretty fun. And then I'm thinking about streaming Saturday and Sunday, but I don't know what yet. I'm thinking about doing a Crimson Val draft, and then possibly maybe doing a different video game, if not Super Mario Odyssey. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to be shifting to streaming more Magic Monday through Friday, and then streaming more. Okay, Cooper, I'll take that. Trade suggestion. What was I gonna say? And then moving like just regular video games to Saturday and Sunday, I think is probably what I'm gonna do. But yeah, we're gonna raid Alexander Weber MTG off of Cooper's suggestion. So I was going to raid Weber, then I saw you were playing Black Sack. Nice. Yeah, we'll raid them. I'll take the audience over there. So thank you again, Cooper, for the raid. I always appreciate the raids. They've helped out my channel immensely. Thank you, Fatal, for the follow. Thank you, Frizzin Freckles, for the open treasure chest. And I will hopefully see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Let's start the raid.